Hey guys, getting into Dragon Invasion, this time with, it's Robin, Midori, and Artie, and myself, and where can I see their BRs real quick? There's Artie, Midori, Robin, and myself. All our BRs are a little bit lower than they usually are, because none of us use Electro as our main PvP sylph, but we all are using Electro pets at the moment. And so let me see here. I think they're giving me a subtle hint that I should probably hide my clothing. So I'm going to do that. Maybe it helps with the lag, I'm not sure. And it looks like they're ready to go. A war call. And so I can get my Warrior's Call buff. I'll do that. And pot up. So I'm recording, not totally sure if I'm going to end up posting this, but obviously if you've seen this, I decided to. But I did do a guide that'll be, I think, more thorough, and I did a blog post about this and whatever. I just really wanted to get past level 18. I do think that we can do it, and let's see. So they're good to go. And I thought if I commented in real time instead of voicing over the way I did before, you guys can sort of get a feel for what I'm doing exactly. So here, the trick to get out of here, I'm not going to show the victory sign, I'm just clicking on the screen, and I can get straight to the dice. So we're all through very, very quickly. Nobody is playing multiple tunes, so, you know, oftentimes I'll play one of my friends or whatever, and it's just easier with the dailies, you know, schedule-wise. But this time around, it's the weekend, so we decided, hey, we'll try for a big run, and I think we're very close to being able to beat 18 with my daily group, but I think with Robin, it's going to be easier. Robin and I do chat about the game quite a bit, but as far as dailies go, we tend to split up and run with different groups. Just, I think it's overall better for our guild because more people end up being able to go very far in these MPs and stuff. So far, pretty good rolls. Really, the rewards start getting extra sexy once we get to level 16, and that's where we get some clamps that drop, and the gold drops also are five times as much, so they're very nice. And Artie's saying that we should save our level 6 rolls because we want them for the later levels when the rewards get better, so he's saying we're using up too many of them. Of course, I don't know how randomized it is or how truly randomized. I think the number of times that that I've gotten enough, 2s and 3s as the highest rolls in this that for sure I think that the dice are a little bit rigged, but apparently right now they're behaving quite well. Because the chance that with 4 dice that you roll a 5 or a 6 is incredibly, incredibly high. It should be over like 85% or something like that. So it's very weird that that you end up with so many low rolls in this. And so Mid is saying it feels a lot faster when she's not playing 2 tunes, because she plays Maybe also, who I've done a blog post on, who is our top 0 cash player. Midori's a little bit different. She does have VIP and she spends a little bit on balance and things, but she has a 0 cash tune that she plays that's also very strong. Actually almost as strong as the tune that she cashes. I think that's because it is faster. So this is moving very, very quickly because we have a strong group, a couple of archers in the mix, which is always very good. It means that the crit bonus builds up very fast, and I like that a lot. Why would you want the timer to go faster? Because if anything, you want the timer to slow down. You want uh, more time to do this, because really every second in this counts. And of course, the real key at the later levels to do well is to have this Wind Ranger and to have Cursed Arrow, and then really it's also nice to have this Delphic Charge Shot Delphic. So I have some really nice skills. I have some to level 5, and looking pretty good there. So for now, all using fast skills, Armor Piercer on the archers, and Ice Bolt on the mages. And click the screen. Artie has said that you can actually click the dice while the screen is still black. You know, I don't lag much, so the screen doesn't stay black for very long. But he says that you can click the dice while the screen is still black. So if you lag a lot and you see a black screen for a while, you can sort of just click around. You know, the general like area where the button to roll is, and maybe you can roll without even seeing the die. A lot of you seem to have appreciated the guide, so if you haven't checked that one out, if you're a little behind on the videos and whatever, I highly recommend it. I'll relink it in the description. I do think that this is like genuinely one of the more useful things that I've put out there, just because it does definitely work. Some things I think people struggle a little bit with and are like, oh, I don't know if this is actually useful to me, but this one everybody does Dragon Invasion for the most part, because it is such an important dungeon and such an important part of the gold income. Really the main places for gold income these days are Dragon Invasion, sort of World Boss, but I mean some of the bigger servers go through World Boss so quickly you barely get more than, you know, 3 rounds, and then also event materials, so, you know, if you have a lot of Mahra and Sepulchrum and stuff, that helps. Now the events are a little so-so, and it's so hard to get Divinity Souls. That event is driving me crazy. I can barely do anything for it these days. I probably should have, well, maybe we're okay. Sometimes I can get an Ice Bolt and a rune out before the boss attacks, but I'm not able to do that today. Everybody getting to the dice fast, that's so nice. So once this starts, we have a little over 13 minutes to go, and we're at boss 9. So the goal is to be 18. That's really the one I want to do. But it is quite difficult. Even, you know, Artie and I will both do box tunes, and we'll have like a little over 2 minutes left to do boss 18, and we still don't beat it, so that is frustrating. So now I'm starting to use a slower skill, use Thunder. It's very powerful, and it definitely is casted after the kids, so it's a very slow skill, and so all the kids use Cursed Arrow before I can cast a Thunder, but that is okay because the bosses have a bit more HP now, so we're going to have to use two turns anyway. Who is on that broom? Is that Robin? I didn't know she got that mount. The mount this time around is this whale, and it's like, it's not a split chest event anymore. Maybe they decided to get rid of those because they're so fantastically unpopular, and people tend not to go for the mounts when they're a split chest event. But not totally sure about that. But it still costs like 1,600 chests or something like that. Maybe it's 1,400. I forget. Whatever it is, it's absurd. Now, let's see if I can do this thing with the dice. I think it's around here. Oh no, not quite. Yeah, I don't lag enough to know if that trick works, but that is something to consider. Go, go, go. So we've done 10 bosses in 8.5 minutes. Pretty good. definitely for the first, dozen levels or so, you need to be going, if you want to get as far as we do, 17, 18, you need to be doing better than 1 minute per boss. A little bit better. So Artie's saying we're doing 20 seconds better than usual. So better than usual for the group that Artie and I run with. I imagine it's much better than 20 seconds faster than the group that Robin runs with. She runs with Mikey and then Midori boxing her other tune, and so that actually, I think Mikey lags a bit more than the rest of us. Yeah, so she's saying 2 minutes faster than whatever is normal for them. And then, Mid is boxing 2 tunes, and I don't think she has as powerful of computers as Artie and I do. Boss 12. So I got the cursed arrow buffs. So that bonus is the real magic here. So just really very fast. Nothing that we, can't get through very quickly so far. The boss attacks once at most, and then we're done. This is very exciting. I really want to beat this boss. Come on. Maybe throw brutality this time. So Midori just used a Kid Delphic. I'm not sure if that's totally necessary for this boss, but I will definitely use mine on boss 14. Oh, not quite a series. Could have gotten a little bonus if Robin had a 2 or a 6. Artie's using one of these morph cards. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know where I could get a morph card. I don't know if they put them in shop anymore. It's not like I go look. So for boss 14, this one takes a little bit more. So do a brutality, I throw the thunder, and then once the kids use their cursed arrow, I press R and get the Delphic going. So this way, the Delphic will hit while the cursed arrow buff is on. Looks like well, how many do we need? Oh, we didn't even need my kid Delphic. I think somebody's kid hit, maybe Robin or Artie. But the kid Delphics do help quite a bit. So mine is up to 320%, and that's level 5. So it's very nice. Cursed arrow, not bad either. Sure. She's saying Archer Sylph. I think maybe Robin's unnecessary for level 15, but it doesn't hurt. So again, brutality, thunder. Kids use their cursed arrows, and then I press R. I'm not sure they're really... Ooh, I forgot about this AoE. So let me see what I can do. I'm using Ice Bolt right now, and then I can use Rain of Fire. I don't use Rain of Fire often. Sometimes I Sylph during this round, so I'm not the person who needs to AoE. And for the most part, I just use Ice Bolt. It's faster and stronger, but Rain of Fire is a quick skill, so I leave it on my list of options. And there, it does help, because the boss. That's the only boss I've seen in here that gets a mob, but it is something to be concerned about. I think the scariest thing that we would see in Dragon Invasion is if one of the bosses has a deflect. I've not seen a deflect, and I hope that, you know, later on the bosses don't end up having one, because that would be awful. So, my turn to Sylph. Again, Brutality, Thunder, starts out the same as usual. Kid Delphic. So there's no way for me to get to a Sylph Delphic before this first set of Cursed Arrow buffs is done, and so I'm just gonna go ahead, do my Thunder. Now I'm into Sylph mode. Do a couple of regular hits first. I'm gonna go to Jupiter's Wrath. And now all the buffs are back. And do my Delphic. So right around 16 or 15 if you're, you know, with a group slightly lower BR than this one. Oh, maybe that does work. Maybe I can hit the dice through the black screen. So slightly lower BR group than this, you know, like right around 3 million BR, is probably going to struggle a bit with 15 just because it starts hitting a lot harder. And then level 16 really does hit hard. So you might need, especially if you run with somebody a bit lower BR, you don't want to put the kids in the front because you do need to protect them. So, you know, start thinking about bringing Guardian Runes or something, you know, or a Heal Rune and whatnot. So now we're back to Artie and Bird, their turn to Sylph. Alright, I'm just actually gonna, well, I have a lot of Rage. It's like I'm gonna build Rage, I'm not gonna use Ice Bolt. Uh-oh, lost one of the Wind Rangers. See if I can use 2 Thunders. Come on. Yep. Oh, I can't even show off and do 2 Thunders in a row. Boss is dead already. Okay, so that was boss 17. So we're looking good. We have about 3 minutes to do level 18. Okay. We can't be 18 now. I'll cry. So I've never had this much time to do level 18. So hopefully we can do this. Artie's thinking 19. I don't know about that. Of course, I want to be able to show you guys 19, so let's do it. Thunder, thunder, go. All of a sudden got very, very focused because I want to kill this so badly. This guy has so much HP. It's just terrible how much HP he has. I think I'm gonna sneak in a rune here because I'm a little bit crunched for time to get 2 Sylph attacks out. We've lost one of the kids, but that's not too bad. If you lose 2 kids, though, it's a little bit rough, getting enough damage out. Oh, come on, hang in there. Hopefully this kid can make it to that cursed arrow. No, and he does. Alright, we're in good shape. Alright, he gets his Delphic out. Alright. Let's at least see boss 19. Yay! Okay, so this group is really much more OP than the one I usually go with, which is totally okay. Overall benefit for our guild and everything is much better if we if Robin and I are split up, but I'd still like to be able to prove to myself that it is possible. So definitely as we get more powerful, or if we had, you know, two more, you know, one more Elia, one more Robin, for sure we could well, potentially beat 19. Wait, what's going on? There's no boss? Really? Hello? Alright, so maybe there really are only 18 bosses. I was told that somebody looked into the game files and there was 40 levels, so it's just impossible and you kept on going. Or that, you know, at most there'd be 20 levels. Okay, so Elia lied. You know, it's not, wouldn't be the first time that I was wrong. So here we can show there's Robin, Midori, and Artie. Oh, great job. Thank you, thank you. So, oh, and I can show my own tune as well. And so yeah, especially with the pots and everything, my magical attack is looking fantastic and all that. So very pleased, and that was awesome. So big thanks to Artie, Midori, and Bird for joining me on this, and we did a very nice job. Very pleased. So I guess that's it. I thought, you know, we'd see more, but I guess not. So thanks for watching, you guys. Take care, and have a very good day.